want to, on a personal note, thank you for being in a place while I take this walk down memory lane. There's a lot of stuff crackling around upstairs upstairs here that I'm feeling as a result in part of having other people to read with and to and listen. As I mentioned, it was 1972, 71, 72 when I first started being inspired by Jack Powers at the Stone Soup Gallery, and he contributed a lot to the growth and nourishment of hundreds and hundreds of writers around town. It's strange with Chad here to sort of be away from the poetry scene for 4 decades, and you come back to town and, oh yeah, Jack Powers, I knew him, I was inspired by him, he helped create where we are tonight. It's really quite extraordinary. About a week ago, I took a walk by the old Stone Soup Gallery. It's just a shuttered little building. I think a travel agency used to be there, which is sort of ironic, I suppose, but it's empty right now. But I did see looking at it to the left, I looked through a locked glass door, and there was a stairway going up, and Jack used to live up on the next floor, and I just remember seeing him go up and down to open the gallery at night when I taught the workshop. And just to be back in the neighborhood, and it really is quite a powerful time for me.
Do you have some poems that you wrote when you were involved with Jack Powers?
You know, I don't think I have any of these. Are more recent poems. I should have. Here is a poem that I have 4 children. The youngest is 19, and this poem I wrote to celebrate him. And when I was working at the Stone Soup Gallery, and I would get stuck. I was in college too at the same time, and Jack would say, "What are you working on?" I said, "I have to write a poem for poetry class." And he said, Dan, that's kind of an odd thing. You have to write a poem. If you just chill out and relax, don't worry, you know, they'll come at you. And I wrote this poem in that way. It's just a meditation on my son's situation. It's called Hypoplastic Left Heart. This is what I say to people, both the ones who know me and the ones who don't, when they ask why I never touch anything in my own home anymore, with a few important exceptions, like the toilet seat, of course, which I will move up and down. The really quiet summer neighbors from New York think, oh, I know the small son we met out playing in the yard finally passed, as if dying were a sort of sport or goal you go through, then disappear down some stadium runway, or the dust that just appears on everything. But let it stay. Don't move the Little League trophies or the pictures near them. Don't excavate any layer, ever. Change is good. I recognize that, but not in here. The real reason, of course, is more discreet, since the child is very much alive. So much so that when I stop to see him in his room each night and stumble through his rockets, robots, and erector sets, you can see quite clearly, and this just isn't hope talking, it's real. The chest moves up and down like the ones on the fronts of the rest of us. While he dreams of pond hockey, huge long point waves that carry him or anyone to anywhere. Thank you.